How to ask questions in Spanish. So we are going to do a brief introduction of how to ask questions in Spanish, even though in the next few weeks we will be learning how to use the interrogatives properly, words like where, when, how much, and so on and so forth. But because we have been using questions in this week's dialogues, then we would like to see what the word order is for basic questions in Spanish. So in the previous 2 weeks, we've learned the basic structure of any Spanish sentence, which is the same as the English language. So we've got subject plus verb plus complement. For example, yo estoy emocionada. This is an affirmative sentence with the 3 basic elements. Yo is your subject, estoy, the verb conjugated to the present, emocionada. I am excited. Yo estoy emocionada. An affirmative sentence. This is the word order, so that will never change. It's always the same structure. However, if we want to ask a question and the question has an interrogative word, like for example, how, which is the example that we are going to see today, the word order is going to change. So notice on the left-hand side, you've got the structure. We would have the interrogative first, followed by the verb, followed by the subject. So notice how the verb and the subject need to change positions, whether we are using an affirmative sentence or we are using a question, and then followed by the complement. So we have the question, ¿Cómo estás tú hoy? So we've got the 4 elements in there, your interrogative word, your verb, plus the subject, and hoy, which is the complement in this case. As we know, the subject can be dropped in Spanish, and that is the reason is in brackets. And also when we are asking a question, we would change the intonation. So when we are using an affirmative sentence, yo estoy emocionada, I'm not asking anything, I am making a statement. However, if you're asking a question, you need to use the right intonation so that you get the answer that you are looking for. ¿Cómo estás hoy? Or the question that we've been using in the dialogue for this week, ¿dónde quedamos esta noche? So notice how my voice goes up at the end of the question so that you can get the answer to the question that you're asking, and the person who is listening to you knows that you're asking a question. And in the question, ¿dónde quedamos esta noche? Again, we have the elements. We've got the interrogative, where. We've got the verb, quedamos. Then we would have the subject, nosotros, which we can drop, and that's why it's in brackets again. And then we've got the complement, esta noche, tonight. Where do we meet tonight?